Hello, this is Piggy, and welcome to Piggy's Corner. Thank you for stopping by. Today, let's talk about submission. Total submission. Any kind of submission. Okay? You, submission. It means a lot of things. It's giving yourself to a person, giving yourself over to a master or a sir or a handler. It's letting him order you, tell you to do what to do, when to do it. You're at his command. You have no say. Submission, there's another form of submission. It's the submission how I was trained. I am, I could be submissive in the bedroom. You could be submissive by doing doing everyday things, cooking, cleaning. When you serve, you're being submissive. You don't have to give your rights away. You don't have to give anything away. But you're giving yourself to that person. You're giving yourself to that handler, that master, that sir. You're giving him a gift, and that is the gift of yourself, the gift of your submission. But you don't have to give away the rights to be submissive. You don't have to be ordered, commanded, or told what to do to be submissive. You can serve without being told what to do. You could do everyday things that could help and that make life easier on the person that you're with, a handler, master, or sir. You don't need to obey. Well, in a way, as a pig does have to listen, but obey, he does what he's told. But if I choose to listen, obey, if it doesn't go against my will, if it's something I don't want to do, I will not do it. But if it's something that I can do, and that if I will obey it, I will do it. But other times, if I don't, I will stand my ground. You could be submissive without all these taking of orders, commands. As a pig, as the way I was trained, I was trained not to give those rights away. Those rights belong to me and only me. I can give them up. I have given them up before. I have lived once, and it didn't last long. I was a pig slave. I was many things where I had to give my rights up. But that isn't how I was trained. So I do the things I was trained to do. I do it the way I was trained to do. I try to follow. Sometimes I falter. I do not obey, but I do the things I want. If I'm told to do something, and if it's something that I will do, or I will do it. If it's not something I don't want to do, I will not do it. You do not tell me, order me, command me to do something. You ask. When I am in the bedroom, you can dominate me, command me, order me, do whatever you want. But that's how things are. That is being a pig. Serving is also submissive. At least it is to me. I could be wrong. I have been punished many times. The forms of punishment and the forms of discipline are the way my trainer was. He used what he knew what to use. He was trained as a master. He did not want no sub or slave. And here I am born, more or less. I'm the first. I'm an experiment, more or less. But it's different. I was trained different. I was trained to have free will, think for myself, to do the things that a slave or sub cannot do because those rights were given away. I have those rights. Whether I'm in a relationship with the person or not, those rights still exist. I'm in a relationship with my handler. We love each other deeply. I am no less of a pig than I was before. I am still the pig that I was. I've just made some concessions. But to get back on the total submission, that's for those that want that. I think they need to give total submission to someone, to let them be dominated daily, all the time. to have them have control over their life. That is up to them. Me, it's I enjoy my rights. I don't want to give them away, but I have submitted. I have given myself over to my handler. In my eyes, I'm his. I am his in my heart, and in my soul, I belong to him. So, I'm his. But to be totally submissive, I could be that if it's chosen to be. But to be totally submissive, you're losing out on the best part of me. At least that's how I've always looked at it. To be totally submissive, it's right for some people. Some people, when they think of slavery or subs or being a pig, if they choose to be totally submissive and find out that in there's certain scenes that your master or whatever will do, it's not for them. To them, it's a fantasy. It's a dream. Something to go to once in a while. To be a pig is, for me, is 24/7. So it's how I was trained. What I do, it's the person. It's not the person that I am. I'm a different entity. I'm I do have a different side of myself. But the pig in me needs work, I agree, but I do try my best to do things. But to be totally submissive, I will not be. To be submissive, yes, I will be that. I can be submissive. I don't do it all the time because I'm in a relationship and that changes. Should it change? No, it really shouldn't change because you do what you should be able to do, what is comfortable to you. But I've made concessions. I've made choices, and I don't do some things that I should be doing. But that's my decision. I could be totally submissive, but I don't think my handler wants that. And there's a part of me that you're losing. You don't want a drone. You want a person. You want a pig. You want a pig that is trained like I am, that will please and pleasure you, that will serve you, Has he grown a mindless person, or someone that just takes orders and commands? You don't really get that full experience. You do get a person that has goals, tries to better himself. You mold him like you mold a pig. You mold him into what you want, what you like him to do. But a slave or a sub know their place. A pig knows their place. But a pig knows it has rights. It is a person. There are different ways to deal with things. Different masters, handlers, sirs, they have different ways to deal with things. Not all are the same. Not all piggery, not all in piggery is the same. Today's world, you just don't have a single pig. You have people that say they're pigs, that want to be pigs. But you have people that rather be pig slaves than anything. I don't know how that works. I don't know what a pig slave does. I know what I did as a pig slave. But that was years ago, back when I was young and beautiful. What they do nowadays, I don't know. You learn by submission. You learn by giving yourself. Each day you learn, it's a learning experience. To totally give yourself to someone, whether it's be in a slave or handler relationship, or whether it be in a loving relationship, is something beautiful. It's a gift that's given. It's a gift that's taken. It's something to learn from, an experience. To totally give yourself your rights and everything else. To give your rights, I can't say to give up your rights. I cannot say it's right or wrong because I have given my rights up to many people before. I have taken rights away from people because I used to train pigs. I have had to taken their rights away. But now I give advice, but I prefer being a pig. I prefer doing the things that I was trained to do. I am that person. I give myself totally to my handler. And he knows it. So, I'm going to close off by saying, every day you learn. Every day you set a goal. You learn from that goal. You learn by the experiences of the past, of the future, that the things that you do. You learn in accepting who you are, what you are, what is to be asked of you. Everything is a learning experience. Every day is a learning experience. I am Piggy. Till later. I'll talk later. By the way, leave me a comment. I will respond to it. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from everyone. So leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Okay. Bye for now.